they're going to be questioned, possibly booked, not sure if they're going to be charged. We just don't know any of that. But presumably one has to happen for the other, right?
Believe it or not, it doesn't. They can actually they can execute a search warrant without charges being filed based on essentially criminal complaint. So, I mean, no indictment in that instance. And sometimes they indict a case and they don't have everybody that they think is responsible listed in that indictment, or the grand jury hasn't indicted everybody who they think is a part of the case. And so, just because you're seeing people on TV right now who are, being arrested, searched, handcuffed, detained, set aside, doesn't mean that they're criminal defendants or criminal suspects. It could very well be that those are witnesses that were watching them secure.
Okay.
So there's no way to know yet, who is being charged, if there has been a charge. And sometimes indictments have been issued but are sealed and have to be unsealed by a federal judge so that we know
or not
what are the charges.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back out live to the pictures we have there, both in Los Angeles.
Yeah, man. I had to go live real quick, man. There's a lot going on right now. Sean Diddy Combs is getting his houses raided right now. Down at Star Island in Miami and right here in Beverly Hills. This is definitely stepped up a notch on a federal level for sex trafficking, nevertheless. So if they're showing up and they've gotten the go-ahead from the judges to raid both of his homes simultaneously at the same time, they might got something. They may have something where they're confident enough where they can find something in his homes where they can use against him in a criminal suit. Man, this has stepped up. Nobody expected this to happen. Everything so far with Sean has been about, it's civil stuff. It's been people suing him for money and nothing criminal yet. So I guess during the time they were going through these civil cases, they probably were looking into him on the side and into something on the criminal side. The Cassie thing was so huge. Like, it was something that was meteoric. Like, it was like the size of a meteor when it hit him. Because when she came out, she had a lot of stuff detailed and laid out about how he go about his business. The Free King is definitely an understatement for him. So, they could have been looking at him for, the last few months. Who knows? So this is crazy, man. Like, they arresting people and everything. Him and motherfuckers up. I don't know what's going on. Like, I literally shot home and got on this live because I'm just as shocked as everybody else. Like, at first I thought it wasn't real. I thought they was bullshitting online because they do that a lot. And then, it started to leak slowly throughout, the last few hours, the last couple hours, the last hour, really. So look at that. They got everybody in this shit. They had guns out and everything. Like, bruh, it's gotta be embarrassing. This is embarrassing. If you Sean, you Diddy, you gotta be embarrassed. They knocking down your doors and everything. I know the white folks close by like, man, this is why we don't trust these N-words. Because of things like this. Nah, but this is crazy. Look at this. This is like a sitcom. Let's tune back into what's going on here with the news out there.
Could be thumb drives, computer disks, documents, photographs, anywhere that they can argue, anyway, as law enforcement, that items of that nature could be concealed. They have to look. And in a house like this, I would imagine there are many drawers, many cabinets, many closets, and potentially many electronic devices. They're going to be looking for phones. They're going to be looking for tablets. They're going to be looking for security footage. They're going to be looking for anything that might record data or receive an email or send a text. So there is just a ton of work ahead for these investigators.
All right, Nicole DeBoard, we can't thank you enough. And maybe we'll check in a little bit later or tomorrow, depending on how this story unfolds here. Nicole DeBoard, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Wow. So, as you can see, man, Diddy is in some big trouble. We're gonna see how this goes. I mean, it's kind of, we can't sit here and act like, here we go. This is a news station out in Washington. What are they saying? Oh, some sound on this. This might just be a live feed. That's cool. We don't need to hear nobody talk. But yeah, this is you know, this is unfortunate for me, being somebody who grew up in the 90s. 96, 97 was so pivotal in my development. I mean, No Way Out came out in 96. Diddy's No Way Out. So to watch these heroes, quote unquote, start to fall over time, over the decades, it's sad. You know, we first thought this would happen during the shootout in the club when Shine was there. I remember that. Early 2000s, man. I know a lot of my friends thought that it was it for him, man. They had a lot of stuff, and it was people that came out and spoke about him being the gunman at the time, and next thing you know, Shine was going to jail for 10 years. We all knew about that. We street dudes, so we all knew what took place there. Shine took the rap. We knew that. I mean, if you deal in that type of lifestyle and be in those type of situations and be in those type of environments, you know how business is conducted. You do. And we all knew at the time that Shine took the fall. Hold on. Yeah. Well, I'm here. Yeah. I'm doing a live right now. Yeah, I've just bought some, like, not that long ago. All right. Yeah. Damn, man. They're right next to the G-Wagon, man. Get away from the G-Wagon. Better not be one effing dent on that G-Wagon. Look, looking in the car. You better stop looking in my wagon, bruh. Nah, let me stop. Yeah, so his kids was, I think they was at the LA residence. I'm not sure. They was at one of the residents. And they seen, there was this photo I seen on the internet of Christian Combs. So, man, this is getting, it's a lot going to be developed here. I don't know really what to say. You know, this is just one of those things where these guys, man, they get this position of power, and when you in Diddy's situation, you've been rich for like 30 years of your adult life. You've been rich. So just think about the amount of freak offs he's been doing for 30 years since Uptown Records. At some point, man, you become invincible. You become invincible. You think you're invincible because you've done the same thing for so long. You've taken advantage of so many people for so long. You think that you can continue to do it because you have done it for so long. But what these people, these abusers, don't understand is that there's a clock to everything. You know, all good things must come to an end at some point, good or bad. And these guys run around with the invincibility cloak, thinking that that cloak can never be taken away from them. Jeffrey Epstein was like that. I mean, Harvey Weinstein was like that. Bill Cosby, yes, Bill Cosby was like that as well. These guys just, R. Kelly, you go down the list. And it's a power thing. It's not really a race thing, which we've seen with these situations is this type of behavior, these types of skeletons or demons, whatever you want to call them, they're not immune from color. Color is not a deterrent for any of these people, white or black. So it's just interesting to see what's going on here, like with this situation. I know he ain't happy. I can imagine the mess they made up in there. And they probably also talking too. They're like, man, he got a nice ass house. I wonder what they saying right now. I wonder what they saying right now. Like, damn, he got a nice place. I hope his ass go to jail. Nah, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep in the loop with this. Everybody's gonna keep in the loop with this and what's going on. Let me see here. Let me see if they got anything on the any articles. Just doing some reading, seeing what's going on, seeing all the little developments. Of course, you gotta hit the infamous site here. Not gonna say their names, but you see. Okay, here's a quote. Earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations, New York, executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from Homeland Security Los Angeles, Homeland Security Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. So I find that interesting. So this is a coordinated raid. So the state of New York, along with Los Angeles and Miami, seem to get together and say, hey man, let's take this MFR down. So I find that to be ironic. And having both Homeland Security departments involved in this as well, which is very interesting. See, look. See his kids? Now, they both got their hands behind their back. So, maybe they both was arrested as well. They was taken into custody. Because, look, there's Justin, and there's, Diddy Jr., and I don't know who that on the floor, but he looked like he cuffed too, sitting down. Man, they cuffed everybody. Hold up. Handle Southern reporter appears to be tied to sex trafficking allegations, which have been levied against Diddy in recent months from different plaintiffs. Fox 11 has posted video that appears to show several individuals in handcuffs near the property, and a couple of them appear to be Diddy's sons, Justin and King Combs. So both of them looks like they got arrested, or at least taken into custody. Diddy's in the crosshairs. You can see here, like I said, they kicked their door open. I'll be back. It's just so much more to learn. But anyway, we'll keep you posted here. I got shit to do. People hitting me up right now. Sorry. This was an impromptu live stream, so I'll talk to y'all in a few. Did he do it or no?